Bismillah. Our real self is our home, and everything that doesn't feel home in you, that doesn't feel um, in peace, that is the ego that is separated, right? Yeah. And what is home in you, if what you feel home, that is the thing that you integrated, that you worked out in your life. Yeah. So not every place in your life is full of trouble, right? There are some places there are more trouble than other places. So when we follow the ego, uh, follow the idealized image, we enter into a maze, into a labyrinth. Yeah. And in this labyrinth, we cannot understand what we have to do and where to go. Yeah. Neither what we can expect in our life. No. Everything is unknown. We don't know where we are. We don't know what we are for. Yeah. What is our work here in this world, in this life? What is our purpose? What is our message? No? Right? You can think it, and we will come later to it why that is not really a good idea. But when you start to observe yourself, there is the word serve inside already, right? And in our tradition, the place of home is to become a servant. So when you start to observe yourself, you become a servant in a way to yourself, to the real self. Yeah. Because you see what doesn't really belong to you. Yeah. You understand that is not who you are. Yeah. So becoming somebody practicing observation, it is half the path to servanthood. Yeah. Without that, nothing can be attained. We cannot find any spiritual path where the observer is not in the center. No. But now you ask yourself, um, those of you who have become 50 and beyond, especially in the first years of the 50, there will come a question to you. There will come a call to you that says, that questions you how much you have attained in your life, right? And by this, it is not meant what you have attained worldly or in worldly positions, but what have you attained within yourself? How much home, how much peace, how much confidence and joy you have attained, yeah, in the various aspects of your life. No? And this is a kind of shock point because you understand that you are now coming in the third phase of your life. Yeah. There are only three. Yeah. So it's the last phase. And in this phase, you have a good chance to see things much clearer. Yeah. Age helps to become a better observer. Yeah. But of course, we try to do it as soon, as young as you can be, the better it is you start with. No. You have heard many times that the last moment on the journey when we die, when we go to the other side, in many traditions they say the last moment, the last minute counts, yeah, where you will arrive. Now, I don't like that because it is a kind of cheating to tell people there is a last minute. There is not a last minute. Yeah. Because how could you expect that you will change in that very moment? You will remember all the good things or all the true things, you know. If you haven't forgiven up to the last minute, everyone and absolute everyone and everything that has happened in your life, in the last minute, you will not make it. You know, there is not such a thing like last minute. You will repeat the pattern that is still running. Yeah. The pattern that has up to now created so much trouble in your life, in your relationships, in everything. Yeah. You will not wake up in that last minute and say, oh, and now maybe I should leave it. No. You will continue to think the same way. Yeah. Think the brain like a highway, you know. If one wire is very, very strong, yeah. Yeah, if there is one highway that you use permanently, you know, for example, that you think life is unfair with you, you know, the existence is unfair with you, people have treated you very badly, yeah, and especially those probably that were very close to you. If you can't make this step and let go, yeah, as soon as possible in your life and radically let go, yeah, because the only one that hurts is ourselves, yeah. We hurt ourselves and we bless ourselves, no, right? And you find that out when you do the observation right, and when it is your time, you can act. So the big question is, why this seems so difficult, you know, so difficult to make one step inside. Yeah. And I want to talk today about one trick that might be not so aware that the ego plays with us. And this is the trick of trying. Yeah. You hear something, you read something, and you agree with it. Yeah. You agree with it. And you say to yourself, yes, I will try to be like that. Yeah. I will try to behave like this. Right? Now let's say you hear about smoking, yeah, that it is very bad, and so on and so on. And some of you have been smokers, and some of you, hopefully, they could quit. Yeah. And maybe you remember those of you who quit, or those of you who didn't quit, that you tried before you finally quit, or before you did not quit, that you tried probably many times to do that. Yeah. Any other habit that you have, maybe you eat too much, maybe you are too lazy in movement, whatever it is, many things you tried, isn't it? Yeah. Maybe you tried to learn an instrument, maybe you tried to meditate and all these kind of things, but you couldn't hold it. Yeah. It did not become really a part of your life. It is not really with you, like safe, no. But when you try, yeah, you have this idea that you work on yourself, yeah. And in this trying comes then this moment that says to you, your mind speaks again and says, this pattern that prevented you firsthand to smoke, actually brought you to smoke or brought you to any other addictions or any other behaviors that are not really beneficial for us. Yeah. So you tried. And with the smoke, it works like this, you know, there comes a moment where you have a tough day. Yeah. And your mind starts to speak and says, you know, you could really have a smoke now. Yeah, it was a strong day. Already for 1 month you didn't smoke, you know. One doesn't matter. One is okay, you know. Yeah, it was a tough day. Yeah. Give yourself, don't be so hard. Give yourself something, you know, right? And what is the point when we try? What is behind that? You know, what does what is the ego dealing, you know? The moment we try, we expect it to be easy. Yeah. That's what we want. Yeah. We want it to be easy. Yeah. And when it is not easy, when it goes very, very difficult, when when it looks like impossible, yeah, you start to talk to yourself, you know, and we come to this talk of the deep patterns that sabotage our life, yeah, that finds excuses, finds defenses, finds reasons why you keep those bad habits, yeah, no. At the same time, there's this game of the illusion that you do something, yeah, that you look at yourself, that you work on yourself, that you make a kind of step, yeah. And what is the difference then when you quit smoking? Really, what has happened? Yeah, what is the difference? You have accepted that it is painful, yeah, and that you have to go through any pain that it brings it, yeah. You have to go through this dark pull, yeah, that says, do it, come back, yeah. And with every behavior that you know you shouldn't do it, there is always this discussion. There's always this thing that finally gives in, right? No. Be that you say, oh, because of the other, I cannot do that, you know, and what is the point if I'm correct and the other one is not correct, you know, I'm not the idiot here, and so on. There's so many things, yeah, that we speak, right? If you want to make a step in your life, there is no easy, yeah, right? So keeping something all your life, keeping one thing, for example, a simple thing, just eat with your right hand if you're right-handed, you know, just keep eating with your right hand. Never eat with the two hands. Yeah. You eat with the right hand, just for example. Yeah. You master something. Yeah. And to master something means that you never leave it out of your attention. You become attentive. Yeah. You become aware that there is a sleepiness, there is a numbness, yeah, there is an on-off, yeah. So every time you're on, that means on means that your higher self somehow can communicate with you, yeah. It says, it speaks to you, it says, look, it's really not good, you have to quit smoking here, you know, it will ruin you, yeah. Or you have to stop having multiple relationships at the same time, or you have to stop to be incorrect with money, yeah. Whatever it is, yeah. Or you have to stop looking behind every woman, you know, yeah. Whatever it is, or to watch things that you shouldn't watch, no, to waste time in our life, yeah. You understand the whole thing, right? So the higher self speaks to everyone, no? And that's the on. And in this on, you make the intention, no? But as you're not ready to really do the battle, you know, to go consequently till it is done, yeah, till it is absolutely done, right? We fall back, yeah. We come back in the same pattern, yeah. Because the pattern is our home, yeah. You have to understand that the ego is programmed like this. It feels at home, even it's not ideal, even it's painful. But you say, before I risk to leave there, before I really change something, yeah, I better keep that, you know. At the end, it's not so bad. It's not perfect. It's not super. It's not really great. Yeah. I'm not living a great life. Before I start to really go into the deepest battle, yeah, I better do it like this. Yeah. So everything is made like that. Yeah. There is this on and the off. And when you're in the off time, the pattern starts again to work very hard. Yeah. It is running its program. Yeah. It's like a virus. Yeah. No. And as you're off, you're not aware that you're off. That is the problem. Yeah. So your mind tells you, I'm on. Yeah. Because the mind thinks, when it thinks, it's present. Yeah. When it listens somehow, it's present. No, it's not present. You know, yeah, it's concentrated. Yeah. And concentration is a good thing. You focus. Yeah. So you can get in information deeper, no? Right? And if you can hold that information and you look through it, you look through this window, let's say, that opens in that moment, and you look through it, you can see. Yeah. And your higher intentions come in your life and they say, yes, I have to stop lying. I have to move more. It can be anything. All right. Yeah. And you try. Yeah. You try. But as you don't want to really, really, really change, yeah, sooner or later, you come into the off. Yeah. So you start a path, you start anything, you know, and you find out that there is no path perfect. Yeah. There is no guru perfect. Yeah. There is nothing really, really always perfect. Yeah. It cannot be. Yeah. Even the greatest master, you will see a humanness in him, and you will say, oh, it's like me. Yeah. Yeah. You will find something, because this is how it is. This is the defenses, and the ego cannot give that up. Yeah. There is, our first love belongs to our ego, right? I think that is clear. Yeah. That's why we think just about what we love, about ourselves. Yeah. All right. And when someone says, oh, the way you look at yourself, that is how I see you. Yeah. It's fantastic. You are such a credible person. Yeah. And then you say, okay, with this one, I can come closer. Yeah. Right. And of course, there comes the physical attraction. That is the first thing, how we relate. No. Yeah. Because it's the genetic code that is deep and reacts first. Yeah. So we are attracted to certain type, to certain persons, yeah, and we're not attracted to others. Yeah. Right. And when the first difficulty comes in the relationship, again, you try, you know. Yeah. You try and you try and you try, but you want to basically confirm the way you are. No? That is the one thing. No? That's why we discuss, that's why we fight, because you think it is correct the way am I, you know. The other doesn't understand, but you understand. But who speaks? Who speaks then? You understand? So it is this mind, this, we call it the naksh. Yeah. Everything starts here. That is the program. Yeah. And somehow this program is written on us. Yeah. And we are following it. No. And then we have this program that is also in our heart. Yeah. No. And these two programs, they start to fight. Yeah. So when you're on, you can say your heart is on somehow. When you're off, yeah, you're not in connection with it. You're only in connection with the mind that talks this self-praising dialogue, self-defending dialogue, self-excusing dialogue, yeah, self-needed, self-whatever self, yeah, self-insecure, self-depressed, self-frustrated, all the things, no? Right? Let's take, for example, this is my favorite subject, fear. Yeah. How many times you really, really tried to conquer fear? Hmm? Did you ever try that? I mean, like that you say, I want by any means to reach a fearless life. I cannot continue to live in fear. Yeah. This is absolutely no way. Yeah. It's not life. Yeah. Because you know, when you are living in fear, you don't make good decisions. Yeah. Right? And our whole world shows it. Yeah. Our leaders live in fear. Yeah. And what are the quality of their decisions? Mostly it's poor. Yeah. Right. And it goes not really up, up, up. Yeah. We are in dangerous situations. No. Because we are fear driven. Yeah. And the leaders are fear driven. No. But it's never a subject. There is no leader that says, let's try to reach a life where we are not in need of fear. Yeah. How should that look like? Yeah. Hmm. So when you want to go beyond fear, yeah, you have to stay with the fear. You have to first have a very strong relationship with the fear, right? Yeah. The fear must be seen. The fear must be known. All the fears, whatever it is. Yeah. Fear of being alone, fear of being betrayed, fear of being rejected, being lied, being alone, yeah, being sick, being crazy, and so on and so on and so on. Right? So many fears. Not all of them are permanent, bothering you, but in time, all of them they visit us. Yeah. So what you do then? Yeah. When the fear comes, hmm? What is the reaction? Yeah. Most people, they just do nothing. Yeah. They fear and they say, yes, that's it. Yeah. That is the worst that can happen. Yeah. And when that happens, my life is catastrophic. Then my life is done. No? Yeah. And so what do we do? Do we look? Do we keep looking on it? No. Yeah. We try to numb it. Yeah. We try to somehow look somewhere else. Yeah. We're not going there. We're not really going and saying, okay, I will go to the depths, to the bottom of what I'm able to face my fear. Right? And imagine you have no fears anymore. How great would that be? Hmm? I mean, it is almost the golden key. You will have no fear. Yeah. So if you want to do something that you never did, you will go there with great joy. Yeah. If you say, oh, I want to go alone, maybe to a foreign country that you never dared to do, but you thought always that would be a good thing, you will do it. Yeah. Or you want to dance and you are afraid that you are not a good dancer, and most probably if you never danced, you won't be a good dancer, okay? Yeah, because everything comes with practice also. No? But you do it because you know dancing will be very good for me. Yeah. Same with singing. Yeah. Same with anything you do. You will just do it and you will do it happily. Yeah. Right. You will do it with all the love you have. And you will living such a good life because you give yourself without fear. Yeah. right? Just do it. And fear is this energy that prevents the joy to flow through us, the love to flow through us, right? That is such a big thing. Well, we don't go there. Yeah. No. The same thing with forgiveness. Imagine how you would feel if you have forgiven your mother, your father, your bosses, and the people that bullied you, and the men that hurt you, and the women that hurt you, and all that, and you have just let it free. You understood, yeah, that everyone has to play a role in your life, yeah, and otherwise the movie cannot happen, yeah, right? So there is people that we have to hurt, and there is people that have to hurt us, yeah. But at the end of the day, yeah, we know that it is a dream, yeah. And when you die, you will make a quantum jump, you know. It's not a little thing. It is not like door open, boom, come in another world, and then no. It is a complete change of dimension. Yeah, you cannot make this bridge to it. You understand? It's not something that you can grab. Yeah, it is a complete jump into another world, into another reality where everything becomes very different in the way you understand, and you see yourself, and you see all the whys and all the reasons why that lifetime happened in the way it happened. Yeah. So that you may learn from it. No? Yes? So because there is a deep wish in us that we want to succeed. Yeah. And the success we understand partly it is in the world because we have a position in the world. Yeah. But the success in the world doesn't mean that you become just rich or powerful or important or famous. The success is that whatever situation you are into it, you are in perfect peace with it. That would be the success. Yeah. If it is rich, then be happy rich, very rare. If it is poor, be happy poor, which is much more the case with people. Yeah. Yeah, you will find much more happy poor people than happy rich ones. That is for certain. Yeah. No. So whatever would be your situation, in the moment you find complete agreement with it, complete peace, you say, yes, it is fine. It is absolutely fine now. There is nothing missing. Yeah. Right? This is what we want to reach right before we leave from this world. That we can say we lived our life to our best capacity, to our best way, the best we know how we should live it. Right? Yes. So everything in us that says, okay, I try, stop it. Yeah. Don't try. You know? Don't try anymore. See whatever you want to engage in continuous practicing, you need to understand that it will come with difficulties. Yeah. It will never, ever be just easy. There can be easy moments, but basically it is not easy. It will be a battle. Yeah. And you have to come with all the courage. You have to come with an unshakable willpower, yeah, because you want to reach it. Right. And there is nothing that stops you. There is nothing. No, nothing from outside will stop you. You stop it or you don't stop it. That is the point. Right? Yeah. There is nobody that says, yeah, keep on smoking. Yeah. That is good for you. Yeah. And even if there is someone, who cares? Yeah. Who cares? You understand it. And so you say, no, it's finished. It's finished for me. Yeah. Right? And those of you who made it, they understand that. And you should apply this, what you did, leaving the smoke. Yeah. You should apply it on everything in your life. Yeah. On absolutely everything. Right? And that will make you to be very happy. Yeah. Because you did it. You did it. No? But of course, look, the enemy is the ego, because it will lose its power, it will lose its identity. It will have to go. Yeah. And this is a very, very difficult thing. Yeah. Because it will not be like this, that your real self is like already visible to you in that sense. No. Yeah. The veil, all the veils of the ego illusions have to fall, have to be removed. And this point where it is between removed and the new one is coming is a very, very heavy point. Yeah. It's a point where you feel I can lose my mind. Yeah. Where the fear of craziness comes to you very, very strong. Yeah. Because all the concepts, yeah, all this that speaks all the time to yourself and says you are like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. Yeah. That breaks. Yeah. Right. What you do is that you will not say I'm that, but you will say I'm not that. Yeah. Yeah, this is not. No. And in the Sufi tradition, we have this phrase of La ilaha illallah. And in the beginning, when we do something, yeah, we use La ilaha. Yeah. We don't use La ilaha illallah because the illallah must come up by itself. Yeah. So illallah means nothing except the divine, right? And before we are ready for that, the La ilaha has to go. Yeah. La ilaha means there is no idol, there is no opinion, there is no complaint, there is no remorse, there is no fear, there is no pride, there is no envy. Yeah. Okay. And there is just thing. So what's the thing? First thing when we to support our battle is thankfulness. No, we say it thousands of times. Doesn't matter. Yeah, thankfulness. Yes. Yeah, that's the thing. Okay. Yeah. One mantra you will be given in hell. Yeah, if you enter hell. Yeah, and that is thank you. That's the mantra in the hell. Yeah. You will say thank you. You are in hell, and you will say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Watch out. You will see if you come to hell. Yeah. So we live all the time in the on-off. That means we live in the hell and we live in the heaven, yeah, at the same time. Yeah. This is the paradox in which we are living. Yeah. That's why you see. That's why you can still live with yourself. Yeah. Because there is something on. Yeah. There is a heart in everyone. There is a soul in everyone. There is a goodness in everyone. Yeah. But there is also the other. Yeah. Right. Yes. Yeah. So, and this La ilaha, that is this other, yeah, that talks all the time to you, and that says, they're very mean again with you. They did, look, you are so kind, you're so friendly, and look what comes back, and you try to be kind with everyone, and look at those, yeah, and there's, oh, well, isn't it? No? Yeah. And it's not fair, it's not fair. And then look, those oh my goodness, yeah. You try not to waste water, and then you see God knows people, and you say, "Oh God, is it? Yeah, we cannot make it with those, yeah," and so on and so on. No, yeah. So all that you take it back. Yeah, there is nothing to say to us for us to mention. Yeah. Now, when they asked Ramana Maharshi, I love it. They asked him, "Oh, Ramana, what about the others?" Yeah, and he said, "There is no other. Yeah, there is no other. Yeah, it's illallah. Yeah, there is. At the end, you will find it. Yeah, you will find it. No." And the word trauma, yeah, that is like the word of the last decade. Now is the trauma, right? This is the everyone has to have trauma, and you have trauma, and trauma is basically your profession. No, yeah. Everyone is a traumatologist. No, yeah, for himself, right? You have a lot to do with your traumas, and those of you who speak German, yeah, they know that the word trauma contains the word Traum, which means dream. No, so the trauma, yeah, leaves you to the dream. Okay, yeah, and the trauma is also connected to the word drama. Yeah, they're all connected. Yeah, right. So when you're in the trauma and you cannot see it, you cannot see the illusion of it, you cannot free yourself from this, yeah, from this chain, from this cage, no? Then you have a drama, yeah. Then you run into the drama, and the drama is this flat dimension of life that you can't really see what's going on, yeah. You feel disconnected, yeah. You're not connected. You feel disconnected, no matter what you believe, yeah, right? There is a disconnection, a permanent disconnection, yeah. And that has to do with the drama, yeah. So the drama, we need one day to go into the observant, that is the vertical force that allows us, yeah, to see, yeah. And then look, comes the next step, yeah. We don't stay in this dialogue that is still the ego watches the ego, by the way, yeah, but it's a higher part of the ego. Let's say it's the good one, yeah, that is linked somehow to your real self. Then what we need to do is to look up, yeah. And there's an intermediate masters. They are the translators, yeah, to the heavenly world, yeah. And these are the planets, yeah. These are the masters. First of all, the sun that says every day hello, yeah, and says, "Look at me, look at me, follow me, remember me, yeah. I'm everything you need," right? And we have the moon, that is us, yeah, represents us. That moon that is needy, and so on and so on. Yeah, that never knows who he is, yeah, because it's all the time changing. No, cannot see itself really. Yeah? It needs the full sun to understand where it is. Yeah, no, full light. Yes. So we have these two rhythms, moon and the sun, very, very important. Yeah, and we ignore them completely. In the old times, it was very known to the people. They were living with the moon. They had names for them. We also have names, but doesn't matter, right? And they were living with them, and they understood, yeah, that they have to do with us. We have to do with them. So then, above that, yeah, starts the divine sphere, yeah. And there is the place of home. This is the place when you start to see the divine, yeah. And you will not see it in that sense it can be really seen, but you will see the divine kingdom, let's say. You will see the divine light that is opening. Yeah, right. And you will understand, because in hell you say thank you, and in heaven you celebrate, you praise. Yeah. In heaven, the whole ones that are there, they praise permanently the Creator. Yeah. So when a husband, for example, praises his wife, yeah, that is a very wise thing to do. Yeah. What does the ego do? Yeah. It attacks the wife. Yeah. It says, you're not this, you're not that, you're not this, you're not that, you're not this, you're not that. And that also, and what you are is not enough. Yeah. And what does the wife do? Yeah. She does something else. Yeah. She shows him the shadow side. And that's the gift of the wife, because every man is born through a woman. So every woman knows the shadow of the man. Yeah. This is what women have. That's their superpower. They can see our shadows. Yeah. And this is why when you discuss with your wife, yeah, all of those of you who have some longer relationship, they will know they will lose, right? You can't win with your wife. It's not possible. Yeah. Right. They are our chess masters. Yeah. Isn't it? Yeah. I mean, you have your experiences, but in my humble observation, this is how it appears. No? Gurdjieff said, women are ready-made. Yeah. And I said it many times. Why are all the prophets men? All. And why the vast majority of masters is also men? Because it's for the man. Yeah. First of all. So when a man starts to wake up, yeah, the last thing he will do is to attack his wife. Yeah. Because she gives him this super insight in his illusions, in his darkness, in his deepest thing that he can't see usually. Yeah. And this is the blessing of marriage. Right? If you don't use it, it becomes a curse. Yeah. You feel suffocated, you feel drained, you feel the woman takes the magic away from you, whatever is your idea. Yeah. No? Or she doesn't understand. Yeah. Right? The man feels always misunderstood. Yeah, of course he feels misunderstood because he doesn't understand himself. Yeah. So all he wants to hear is, oh, you are so great. You're so super. And this is what we do in the beginning. Yeah. When we are so-called falling in love, that's exactly what happens. The woman says, oh, you are so good. Yeah. And you say, yeah, finally, one woman understands me. Yeah. Right. And there is a saying, yeah, that men have a relation with women so they can have sex. Yeah. And the women allow sex because then they can have a relation. And my dear women, yeah, there is a wisdom in our tradition that says, if you talk with your husband before you made love, yeah, he will not listen. But after you made love with him, he will listen. Yeah. Yeah, then he has enough hormone, oxytocin, or what it is called, yeah, and he will listen. Yeah. Before, no. Yeah. That's why so many couples, when they fight after they make love, did you notice? Yeah. And after they made love, usually the woman starts again to speak, and the man suddenly says, oh, yeah, actually, you're right. Yeah. Okay. So the wise man doesn't wait for this kind of mechanism all the time and tries not to attack his wife. Yeah. So every time you think, oh, I need to attack my wife, yeah, because she has all these kinds of bad habits, or this or that or that or that or that, don't. Yeah, don't. And then look what will come out in your life. Yeah. All right. But for certain reasons, we choose very often partners because we choose them ourselves mostly nowadays. And we choose partners where we have a good chance to go really, really, really in the greatest suffering possible. Yeah. Yeah. And then we change partner, and maybe it becomes a bit better, who knows, yeah. But it can also exactly happen the same again. Yeah. If your underground pattern continues, you can count to 5, it will be the same. Yeah. So the first step, men don't attack your woman. Finish. Yeah. That doesn't mean you have to say yes and amen to everything, but you stop attacking. Yeah. You stop thinking the thought, she doesn't understand me, she's not knowing me, she doesn't love me, she doesn't want me to shine, or whatever is your idea. Yeah. Stop it. Yeah. Stay with yourself. See yourself. Thanks God. Kiss the hand of your wife that says the thing. What one used to say is that if you want to know your spiritual rank, ask your wife. Yeah. Your wife will tell you. Yeah. Yeah, the whole world can call you fantastic. And in home, you get the other title. Yeah, not fantastic. No. Yeah. Yeah, and you say, well, how can that be? The whole world calls me fantastic. And at home, I'm not fantastic, means my wife is wrong. Right? No. Yeah. So we try to stop that. Men. Men. Yeah. Women don't stop. Yeah. Don't stop. Keep on telling them what's going on. Yeah. And then, yeah, you learn. Yeah. You don't try. Yeah. You don't do it because your wife said it. You understand and you do it. Right? And that will be a happy marriage. Okay. It's the whole key. Yeah. And if you do it right, your wife will relax. It's the first sign. She will just be sweeter with you. She will be nicer with you. That will happen. Okay. Yeah. Simple. No? Yeah. All right. So see all the points in your life where you try, yeah, and stop trying. Yeah. Stop trying. Yeah. Don't play meditation. If you do the meditation, you don't do it as if that is your last one. Yeah. Do it. Do it with the intention to go to the deepest core there is possible. Yeah. And with everything, have this attitude. No? It's very much about attitude. What is your attitude towards yourself? No? Yeah. So the single player mode, yeah, there is the name player inside. Yeah. And that's why there comes an upgrade. And this is called the no player mode. Yeah. All right. In the single player mode, you still play. Yeah. It's still a game there. You have to understand that. Observing yourself is not the path. It's not the transformation. It's not happening through that. Yeah. It must reflect in your life. It must manifest in all your being. Then it is a transformation. Yeah. Okay. And of course, this is painful. Yeah. Yeah, because you can't keep anything with you. You know, the whole glory of the ego, you know, it will be humiliated. It will be demolished. Yeah. Once a person came to Malala and he wanted to become his student, and he said no. Yeah. It was a very nice young man. You know, everyone liked him. And finally, I asked Malala, why did you send him away? Yeah. And he said he hasn't yet really experienced pain. Yeah. We can't work with people that have no pain or too little pain. Yeah. Now you can understand in your life if you find that you have enough pain. Yeah. Right? There comes this saturation, and this is the moment where you quit smoking, where you stop talking nonsense, where you do stop wasting your time, where you just grow up, you know. And before you haven't reached that level of saturation, that level where you understand, you live in recurrences, you live in repeats, in repetitive patterns. Yeah. It will not stop. You will just trying. Yeah. Okay. And with women, you see, the only mistake they do is that they wait for their man. Yeah. And they have this hope. Yeah. And this you shouldn't. You shouldn't hope for your man. Yeah. There's no need. Don't hope. Yeah. Say it, but don't hope because you say it will happen. It will happen when this man is ready to do it. Not before, not after. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So see the these different states, no? And as we are obviously not in an easy situation, yeah, many things are given that have not been given before. Yeah. And this is an extreme joy that comes through that to me, you know, that we're not abandoned, we're not, you know, they haven't give up their love with us, yeah, or their trust. No. And also you should never do that. Yeah. No matter how much you have repeated in your life and how much you have been falling, do not give up on yourself. Yeah. You can, it doesn't help you. Yeah. Because anyway, you will have to do the journey, you know. You see, you have been already, you're already a masterpiece. Yeah. There is nothing that has to be made better. Yeah. You just have to remove this veil. Yeah. That little ego, yeah, that is actually little, yeah, compared to who you are in reality. Yeah. It has a little will, it has little love, it has little from everything. Yeah, it is little generous, it's little kind, it's little whatever. It's in everything very little, no? Isn't it? Yeah. And with that little, of course, you cannot live a happy life. Yeah. Right. So when you don't know anything, like you have no clue what you should do or not do, then look to the laws. Yeah, look to the laws of life. Yeah. And you find them in every holy tradition. They're all the same. Yeah. There's no difference between the Buddhist laws, the laws of the Sikh, the laws of the Hindus, the laws of the Muslims, the laws of the Jewish. There's basically no difference there. Yeah. Okay. It's always about purity. Yeah. So you shape yourself. This you need to understand. You shape yourself and you keep on doing that. Don't stop that. Yeah. It doesn't matter how much you tried, but understand that the trying now, yeah, we are not in the time of trying anymore. Yeah. Trying was okay in the 60s, in the 70s, in the 80s, in the 90s. But now 2000 on, it's not a good time for trying. Yeah. Now is the time for courage. Yeah. And you're born with the courage. You're born with it. Yeah. Don't look at yourself and say, no, that is trying. That's the one who speaks when he wants to try. He says, you will diminish yourself so that you can excuse yourself. Yeah. Okay. That is the whole trick. Yeah. You always put yourself down, 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 so that, okay, that's it. I tried. Yeah. But I have this trauma and I have this problem with my mother and my papa and so on and so on. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So the same thing, look, if you want to solve your mother issues, your father issues, it will not help you to talk bad about them. Okay. It will not help you to attack them. You have to stop that. Yeah. I'm not saying that there are not issues. There is mothers that don't want to see their daughters happy. Yeah, that can be. Yeah. All right. There is fathers that want to keep their son down. Yeah. Or overshadow you if they want it or not. Yeah. All right. But it will not serve you if you talk bad about them. Okay. Yeah. This is something you shouldn't do. Yeah. It will not help you. It will not help you to make the step. All right. Yeah. It's a big hindrance if you do that. Okay. Yeah. See the things as they are, but don't say, my mother, yeah, she's a monster. My mother, she's a papa. Woof. Yeah. And the same, you do it with nobody, but with your parents, especially, you don't do it. Yeah. So no talking about your wife. Yeah. Never. Yeah. Don't blame, or let's say, don't talk bad, first of all, about your parents. If you are still in the drama, of course, you blame them. Yeah. But that is not the problem there. All right. You will find out. Yeah. Okay. Whatever the parents did to us, yeah, it is just actually a help to see where we need to go. That's all. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So don't keep on running in this mode. Yeah. You're thinking, oh, what happened to me? What is? It's okay. I mean, life happens. To every one of us, something happened. Yeah. And most of us, we had difficult childhoods. Yeah. There's a few people that I know that have really good childhood. Yeah. Most of us have difficult childhoods. Yeah. All right. And that's the reason why you're here. Yeah. Yeah. If you have everything easy in your life, the danger that you fall asleep is very high. Yeah. So in a sense, a bad situation is the best situation because you don't fall asleep in it. Yeah. You understand? Yeah. So your trouble are not your enemies. You know, your problems is not your enemy. They are actually your helpers. They say, stay awake. You know, don't fall asleep completely. Yeah? So all this new age thing, you know, where they tell you, you flow, you do, you go there. This is avoiding. Yeah. No, you have to do the battle. Okay. It is a battle. Haven't you not read the mythologies, and haven't you not read the fairy tales? Huh? Yeah. I mean, do you think our ancestors were not able to express themselves right? Yeah. No. It is like this. Yeah. And you feel it inside. You know it exactly. Yeah. I mean, if you don't stand up and say to this voice that says to you, yeah, hey, come on, smoke a little, don't worry, yeah, one, two, nothing, yeah. Then comes this voice and says, stop, finish, yeah, right? And then you master this demon, yeah. There's no discussion with the demons, you know. Yeah? So you have one enemy, that's yourself, yeah. And finally, you love him, okay? You take him with you, yeah. You cannot get rid of it, yeah. But you take him with you, and you mastered it. And the same is with the fears. You know, it's not that the fears plop off. Yeah, some fears we need also. You know, it's our instinctive system. We cannot shut it off. It's not good really to do that. Yeah, but all the other fears, you know, you will master them. You don't allow them to master you. That is what we do. Yeah, the same with the envy, with the jealousy. You know, okay, envy comes up. Yeah, pom. Yeah, your envy. Yeah, it just comes up again and says, "Ah, yeah, you looked at me a little bit there, and so, yeah, I'm still there." Yeah, yeah. But you will not allow him to play it. Yeah, right. You will not allow to poison your life with it. Yeah. Okay. And so it is with everything. Yeah. Yeah. You allow this idealized image slowly, slowly to come down. Yeah. Yeah, you give it up. You don't nourish it anymore. You know it's not true. All right. But the other is also, it's not that you are just bad. You're neither bad, neither good in this construction. Yeah. Okay. But the deeper the pattern is, yeah, the more hidden it is, the stronger it works. Yeah. That's why it is so important to listen to your wife. Yeah. There is hardly anybody, also your parents, that can see as deep as them. Yeah. That's why they hit you. That how would they hit us if it's not true? Hmm? If it's not hitting a real point. Yeah. So when they say to you, you are a loser, or you are a liar, or you are a hypocrite, or whatever they say, yeah, in their ways, yeah, it's not always elegant. It's not always pedagogic, perfect. Yeah. Right. But what they say usually is the point. No. Yeah. So those of you who live alone, if they're young men or not so young men, and you want a relationship, then accept the fact that they will tell you those things. Okay. Sooner or later, they will tell you some bad stuff. Right? Yeah. And women, they receive now the support because we are shifting to the women power. That power is given to the women. I mean, the administrative power, the leading power, as it was in the beginning. Yeah. Actually, it was in the beginning like this because women can keep the house beautiful. Yeah, right. They have a great sense for harmony, for balance, yeah, for what is important. Yeah. Yes. Mm. Oh, we already reached the time. Oh, you see, it always jumps, time jumps. So I don't want us go too much further now. I think, I hope it is clear, yeah, and it will benefit you. And wishing you the very best. And thank you for the work already that you did. It's not that you did nothing, or that you are not in any way seeing some things. But don't give up. Yeah. It's done when it's done. Right. Good. Thank you so much, and very much also thanks for the team and for the people who donate as well. We're very thankful for everything, really. And thank you. See you soon. All the best. And don't worry. Yeah. Good. Morning. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.